Right, how's it going guys, it's Sound here, and today back here with some more Dragon Age Origins. So, in last episode our family pretty much got murdered, our brother is on the walkabout, and we're now part of the,
Hey, you must be the Grey
whatever they're
Warden
called, the
recruit
Grey
the
Wardens,
Duncan
that's the
brought.
one.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Where's Duncan's tent?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
Look for the Grey Warden named Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Tell me about this place.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but TyronexGamer's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
You didn't really get supplies.
Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest.
Where's the king?
Probably in his tent. He and TyronexGamer are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguard. Drives TyronexGamer wild, that does.
The Circle of Magi is here.
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
Do I hear dogs
This
barking?
is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Can I ask you something else? No, I can't.
Good luck
There
to you
isn't
then.
nothing else. Alright, may as well get on then.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now?
Oh, where's it gone? Tell me about the king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do, but it wouldn't be prudent to discuss the king's business with you.
Okay. Where... Do you know where the king
I
is?
believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did.
I should go then.
As you wish.
So I'm gonna guess this is the other guy's camp.
You approach the tent of TyronexGamer. State your business.
Tell me about the guy.
How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Tern. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
Is he standing inside? What's he doing?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
Sure, you can tell me a little bit about
I
him.
suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Tern's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Tern speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what TyronexGamer tells him. Without the Tern, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
I'd like to see him.
Don't be absurd. He can't give an audience to everyone who walks up here, you know?
Okay, fine. I'm not just anyone. My father was him.
I didn't know. Hold on, I'll get him.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
I'm not the Grey Wardens
You
yet.
impressed His Majesty nonetheless. He could not contain his excitement over your meeting. Kalen's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
A fascination you don't share.
The Wardens are impressive, but not as relevant as Kalen thinks. You look familiar. Have I seen you at the Lands meet?
My father was the tyrant of Highever.
The king told me of his promise. I'm certain he has every intention of following it through. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I certainly hope so.
Here for the glory, huh? Fair enough. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
You don't seem very fond of
He is
him.
Marik's son and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
Okay, it's not kind of what I said though. Saw Duncan, so the king should be somewhere if he's drinking with everyone. Quite a few tents. I don't think I'll be able to find them, to be fair, but it's worth a look anyway. So the king's more likely in there then. Probably can't go and speak to him just yet. But it is the king. Can't say we can be surprised, can we? Alright, so my task was to go and find Alistair anyway, wasn't it? What's that over here? No, I can't get into it, whatever it is. Okay, so leave his shit alone before he kills me. Good to know. What's going on down this way? So no one wants to share their stuff in this time. That's understandable. It seems like Alistair's up here, though.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Oh, okay.
No. One good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Sorry, what? You're a very strange man. I know exactly what you mean. It's a terrible thing to say.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
We haven't met. You must be Alistair. Don't worry, I'm no mage. What would make your day worse?
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Let's go on with it then. Pleased to meet you. My name is Rex. I can't prepare on my own. What can you tell me about this joining?
Honestly, nothing. Try not to worry about it. It will just distract you. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
No, I haven't.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Okay, got a
With
few
the
things to
mage.
talk about.
The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
That's
I'm
gonna be
sure
awkward
the
for you.
revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech. Don't worry, I'll try not to embarrass you.
Well, let's
If you
get
have any
going then.
questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Alright, let's go. What items do you have? So you're just like me then, you're a sword and the shield sort of dude. So defender, put that in default. Let's make you a defender and all. Alright, we're in a better position. Let's go. What's this over here? Oh, this is the quartermaster dude.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Can't say I have.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
Need help tracking down this girl?
Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find her myself.
I'm surprised
Arms
you
and
have.
armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand.
Alright, see what you
Let me
have for
know what
now,
you'd
or the
like.
normal stuff. Alright, we can finally start selling my stuff now. So that's taking me up to 52 gold. Sweet. No, 52 silver, or whatever. I know we ain't got gold just yet.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations.
do
Assuming,
it.
of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sajori, a knight from Redcliffe.
How'd you do?
And this here is Davith, a fellow from Denerim.
That's me. I'm a fellow.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
I'm Rex. Pleased to meet you.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood. 1 for each recruit.
Okay. We need the Darkspawn blood for.
Joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
It's going to the wilds. Isn't that dangerous?
You weren't recruited out of charity. All 3 of you are skilled and resourceful. Alistair is the most junior member of our order and will accompany you as is tradition. Do not worry. I doubt you will need to go far into the wilds to find what you seek.
Surely you could acquire some blood by now.
Of course. You must work together to collect the components, however. It's as much a part of the joining as what comes after.
Alright, finally get some action.
Without a doubt, Darkspawn aren't renowned for their willingness to offer up their blood. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What are these sort of
Old
scrolls?
treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
No longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
This part about joining as well?
No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task.
How will we find this archive?
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Let's do it then.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
It's changed a which one's the archer? I got his name already. Derif is the archer. You put an archer. Keep well out of the way. Guessing you're most likely going to be a scrapper. Right, let's make a move. Seem like we're going west of this place. You got anything to say?
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Alright, that's very helpful, isn't it? To hear just before we're about to leave on our first mission ever. Oh, hello. Got some wolves.
Right to the face.
Let's take these pelts. Alright, does the map actually give me some sort of indication of which way I'm supposed to be going? Not particularly, no. So it seems like we still have to kind of guess where we're meant to be going. Some dead soldiers over here. We've got a letter. Letter to Jogby. Missionary. You found a corpse near the entrance to the Korkari Wilds. A list on the corpse detailed a path through the wilds that should lead to the place where the deceased is meant to meet his father. Consult and note a letter to Jogby for more information. Here we go. My dearest son, it pleases me that you wish to follow in my footsteps and bring the Maker's word to the unenlightened. I wish you had chosen a less dangerous place to do so. Apologies for leaving early for the wilds, son. But I wanted to set up camp and get things started. The cherished respect one with survivor skills in the wilds. So I have to get a grip of that before you arrived, and maybe establish an agreement with the local tribes so that I had friends when you came. When you reach the wilds, you find it difficult to navigate. I've listed certain landmarks below. If you follow them, they'll lead you to a location I've scouted out, where I've left you some supplies. If you're lost, try and get back to that spot and I'll come find you. The landmarks are as follows, beginning at the entrance of the wilds from us. Okay. Look for a tree leaning on a ruined building. Okay. Pass under a fallen tree bridge. Past a submerged tower on the right. Look between high ruin and arch and a mossy standing tower. Stone. Walk along a path of roots and stones. Look for two large statues with a chest between them. There you will find our meeting point. Okay. So let's backtrack a little bit then. That's one of the landmarks, isn't it? Okay, from the start, I've got to find a tree leaning on a ruined building. Okay, that is not in this current area, so we'll carry on until we come across that. I've got a dead guy here, or dying.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Getting bandaged up.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
We'll just fight our way out of trouble.
I still do not relish the thought of encountering an army.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Let's do it. So I'm still looking for a tree leaning on a abandoned building, which should be that one.
Twisted creatures.
Oh, we'll deal with these guys first.
Them later.
You went down pretty quick. Sweet. Oh, there's a little item over here. So what was the other landmark I need to keep an eye out for? We found the tree. A fallen tree bridge. Pass under it. So that would be that thing here. So we just received our first pile of Darkspawn blood. Pass under this. My memory is terrible, so you'll see me checking this quite a lot. Okay. Past a submerged tower on the right. I guess that be the tower. Look between a high ruined arch and a mossy standing stone. Walk along a path of roots and stones. Uh-oh. Why did the game just suddenly save? This is so good. Holy shit. Nice, heal up these guys before we march forward. I wasn't expecting that weird explosion thing just to suddenly go off.
On it.
Right away.
Ow.
On it.
Keep my guy's health up. You're about to die. We've got no more. Fuck's sake.
On it. On it. Dead yet?
No, your aim is kind of terrible.
On it. On it.
I should have healed then, I don't know why I fucking didn't. Let's try and take out that warlock thing first, because that's the thing that kind of fucked me up. I wasn't expecting that massive bomb to go off. Why? What? Go! Attack! Do something! There you go! Alright, everyone can pull back, because you kind of foxed that by just standing there.
On it.
Everyone heal up. Nice, charge in. I like how you guys followed now. Why have you go back there for so long? Alright, take out this warlock. I think that went a bit better than the first time. Well, clearly, we got a game over last time.
Now's better than later.
So following that kind of led me to that, which is not good. I don't like this guy's chances of survival now. There's a camp over here. Don't know if this was his planned meeting spot or not. Of course there's a trap. How long were you guys just sitting there for?
Still need to find
Greetings. It is good to finally have a moment to speak with you.
Where are you from?
I hail from Redcliffe, but Duncan recruited me in Highover, a city off the northern coast. Have you traveled there?
Well, Five's lost in that town.
I'm honored. I was in Arlayman's retinue when he attended King Marek's funeral. It was in Highover that I met my Helena. I was smitten. She has the most beautiful eyes, my Helena. Now, for years, I found any excuse to return there. We married a year ago. Arlayman gave me leave to serve in Highover, but I was attempting to persuade Helena to come to Redcliffe with me, at least until I was recruited.
So you abandoned her?
Never. I will return to her once my duty is done and the Blight defeated.
How did the Grey Ones find
Last
you?
month, Duncan visited Highover, and the band held a tournament in his honor. I won the Grand Melee. It was hard to leave my wife. We married only a year ago, and she is heavy with child now. But Ferelden needs my blade, and I shall not falter.
What do you think of
He
Duncan?
has a seemingly impossible task, with a scarce handful of Grey Wardens, yet he does not complain or flinch from his duty.
What do you think we should do now?
We should find those documents. Although if they were so important, why leave them out here? Indeed.
What about the other guy?
So, you're the one we spent all that time waiting for, hmm?
Where are you
I
from?
grew up in a village about a day's trip to the east. Little blot you wouldn't even find on a map. Haven't been back in years. I struck out for the city as soon as I could outrun my pa. I've been in Denerim for what, 6 years now? Never liked it much, but there's more purses there than anywhere else.
So you're cut purse?
And a pickpocket, thank you very much. Or was, anyhow. Who'd ever guess I'd end up a Grey Warden?
So how did the Grey Wardens find you?
Found them. I cut Duncan's purse while he was standing in a crowd. He grabs my wrist, but I squirm out and bolt. The old bugger can run, but the garrison caught me first. I'm a wanted man in Denerim, you see, so they were going to string me up right there.
What happened then?
Duncan stopped them, invoked the right of conscription. I gave the garrison the finger while I was walking away. Don't know why Duncan wants someone like me, but he says finesse is important and that I'm fast with a blade. You bet your boots I am. Besides, it beats getting strung up.
What do you think about him?
All right for an old bugger. He's faster than he looks too. We still have to find those documents. I've never heard of a tower that stood for more than 10 years in this forest. Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
Well, it's not going to be quite easy to find then, is it?
That flower, white with a red centre. The kennel master at Ostergar was asking about those.
Why did he want them?
The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Right, so we got that then. But is this not the spot I should be in to do for this mission? Probably not, otherwise I guess would have said it would have been finished by now. Where's this meeting point? Okay, you see a pile of stones covered in the fine layer of dust and ash. Sprinkle on more? Oh, what have I done? with the quest? I hope so. You almost died, that was close. Chainmail. 510, it's better than the one I've got now. Is he Dex? No, okay, I think all armor is quite on defense, on strength. Now do you better. 510, 399. Okay, that's best for everyone now. What's this? He's kind of injured at the minute. Okay, that has to belong to a mage. Is that it? 2 large statues with a chest between them. Right, no, it doesn't seem like that it was the quest I was looking for. I think this is the quest I'm looking for right here. Oh no, it's not 2 statues. Ah, it's saving again. What's going on now?
No end to these blasted things.
More dark spawn. Yeah, take out the alpha. Not good, everyone seems to be out of items.
Right there. Say your prayers.
Alright, that was not so bad. I'm kind of at health though.
All right. Very well.
The next time we're at the quartermaster, we need to make sure to stock up. Alright, manual save done. Don't want to go there just yet. I think that is the chest I'm looking for. Have a little explore. See, make sure not leaving anything behind. Don't look like it. Alright, so what we can do with the chest then?
Yes?
I don't want to talk to you.
Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
Who the hell are you?
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
Intruder? And just who are you?
Because I know them as only one who owns them could. Can you claim the same? I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered. Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, handsome lad. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized.
You can call me Rex.
And you may call me Morrigan, if you wish. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer.
You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
And who removed them? Tell us at once or face the consequences. She's toying with us. And who did?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'll be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Okay, we're not done yet then.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Dabbit. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Do you possess a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as the others do?
I believe you have something we need. I'm no fool, if that's what you're asking. I'm not sure what to believe. I believe you're crazy and possibly dangerous. Definitely the second one.
If you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Thank you for returning them. What do you mean the threat is greater than they realize? How would you know all of this? I'm sure they'll be eager to act on your advice.
Well, I cannot be responsible for their doubts. I would go mad. Or am I already? Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
So I ain't figured out where to do that quest just yet, but that's completely fine. Alright, here we are. Guess we may as well head back to Duncan then. Before I do that though, just in case shit goes wrong, let's go and get some more health potions.
Grey Wardens that went into the wilds. Did you happen to see any white flowers?
Yes, in fact, I have one of these with me.
I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying. I have, let's see, 20 silver to offer as a reward for it.
That should be fine.
Thank you for your assistance, then. Perhaps we won't lose as many hounds as I'd feared.
Dagger, firebolt, darkspawn staff. I have a feeling since it's given us a few mage stuff, we might have a mage on the way. Let's go and get some health potions for now, and let's see what we can do with Duncan. So, we'll take all 8. Let's place this on everyone. So now we have at least 8 of them. Apart from him, for whatever reason, he's got some else equipped.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Let me tell you what this ritual was about. It was just help you tell about Morgan and her mother. Yeah.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had scrolls. They were both very odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Alright, tell me about the ritual now.
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
No, that's not comfying, is it?
If only such secrecy were unnecessary, and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly, that will never be so.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
Alright, to the old temple we go.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Calm down, there's nothing we can do about it now. I don't like this, maybe more. I don't like this any more than you do. Just calm down.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
We both shut up. That's a horrible thing to say. But we don't know about. Don't know that, David. You make a good point. Fourth one, I guess.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Wait, if we survive. Let's go on with it then. Those who survive.
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Has that it gone wrong?
I am sorry, Davith.
Yeah, it has.
Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No! You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete.
Well,
You are
two
called
people obviously
upon
dead.
to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
Of course it's a dragon.
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
I mean, one died,
How do
one
you
literally
feel?
got murdered. I still can't believe he killed Sir Jerry.
Jory was warned
Jory.
there was no turning back, as were you all. When he went for his blade, however, he left me no choice. It brought me no pleasure to end his life. The Blight demands sacrifices from us all. Thankfully, you stand here as proof they are not all made in vain.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Very well.
The meeting is to the west, down the stairs.
I'm still surprised that those two
Yes,
died. I
yes,
thought
you're
one of
able.
them was going to survive. Apparently not. Why is my dog on my ass? Did I get my armor back that I gave them? I did, I got that back at least. So at least I didn't lose out on anything. So can I actually give you tactics? I can. Put you down as a war dog. Right, so before we do this meet and go, guys, I just realised how long we've been recording for, so I'm going to be ending this episode here. So if you guys enjoyed this video, I hope you enjoyed it enough to leave a like on it. It really helps me out. That being said though, take care guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon.